Did you get this error when you tried to run God of War Ragnarok on your Steam Deck SteamOS? Let's fix it. Okay, so before we get started, I want to give a big shout out to the sponsor of today's video, instantgaming.com. If you don't know who they are, don't worry. Click on the link below and check out their website because, it's going to save you a lot of money. They're a gaming website that offer games at big discounts at really cheap prices, and it's for all platforms, PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. Okay, and it's possible because they negotiate directly with the game developers, so they cut out the middleman, the 30% cut that those middleman gets, okay? And, they buy in bulk, so they get big discounts, and they can offer you those discounts. So something like Final Fantasy 16 that just released, okay? It's currently at a 21% discount. So yeah, save yourself some money, go check them out. And right now, I'm actually their official partner. And what that means is they offer my viewers a giveaway every single month. So there's a new winner every single month. So if you haven't like subscribed or participated in this, you really should. Links in the description. Go to the website, create a free account, and then click on this participate button. Okay? I don't see why you wouldn't do this. You got a chance to win a free game every single month. Next one's in 10 days. Okay, so thank you again for Instant Gaming for sponsoring me, and let's get back to the video. Okay, so let me walk you through this from start to beginning. So first thing, locate your game folder. That's a non-Steam version. I think most people have this version. Okay, and then here, the GoWR.exe, right-click it, add to Steam. And then open up your Steam library. You should have it on your left-hand side, GoWR.exe. Then click on the gear icon, Properties. Compatibility, I'm going to force it to Proton Experimental, okay? And then I'm just going to run it. So I don't need to install any dependencies, no like DirectX, no Visual C. We don't need any of that. Just run it on Proton Experimental and we should have that error that most people get. Okay, don't worry about it. Now, you need to download two things. Okay, so I'll link this in the description. So one is Steamless, okay? Go to this GitHub page, get the latest version. Click this zip file. It's very small. Just download it. And then the second thing, we need to get this Goldberg Emulator Fork. Okay? So I'll also link this. Go to Releases. And then click on MUWin release.7z. Okay? So we're downloading these two files. In the meantime, you also need to have Lutris. So if you don't have Lutris, go here to your Discover Software Center in the taskbar. And then in the search bar, type Lutris. You see this orange beaver thing, this icon, all right? Install it. I already have it installed, so I'm just going to launch it. And it looks something like this, okay? Just keep that in mind. Okay, let's check out downloads. Okay, so now first thing we're going to do the Steamless first. So right click on the zip file, extract auto detect subfolder. So we've got the subfolder right here. Okay, you've got the seamless.exe and everything. Okay, now go back to your game folder and select the GOWR.RNE file. Okay, copy it. And then paste it into your Steamless folder. And then rename it to .exe instead of .rne. Okay? And then back to your Lutris, click on the top left plus icon, add game, and then add locally installed game. Just give it a name. I'm going to call it Steamless. Okay, and then runner, I'm going to select wine. Okay, game options. Okay, and then go to your downloads and then that Steamless folder and select Steamless.exe. We're going to give it a wine prefix. So yeah, just go to your, like this is what I do. I go to my documents. I go to my documents folder. I created a folder called prefix and then I created another folder called GOW Ragnarok. Okay, so back on Lutris, wine prefix, I'm just going to select that folder. So documents, prefix, GOW Ragnarok. If you don't have this, it's normal. You should create it yourself, okay? Anyway, you can create it anywhere you want, okay? I just created in documents folder. And then runner options. I think you can select most of these. Just select Proton Experimental. I think that's the easiest. And then click Save. Okay. Then here you've got this icon. Click on this Steamless icon. And then click on this up icon. And then run exe inside Wine Prefix. Okay. And then here we've got to select it. So go back to your Steamless folder, which is inside my downloads, Steamless. And then I'm going to select Steamless.exe. Okay. And then it's going to take a while. Okay. It feels like nothing's happening. Don't panic here. Just wait for it. Okay. See this? It popped up. Steamless. And now here, select file to unpacked. We're going to click the browse button. And then we're going to select the GoWR.exe that we just renamed. Okay. So select it. Open. And then unpack file. And it's got to unpack. Okay, and then if you go back to your Steamless folder, you've got a new file. It's the unpacked.exe. So copy this. Okay, and then go back to your game folder. We've got this exe. Okay, I want to make a backup of it. You can delete it, or if you want, just make a backup just in case. Okay, make a backup, and then we're going to paste our file. Okay, but we've got to also rename it. So we don't want that unpack.exe. So we just call it GoWR.exe. Okay. Okay, and then we also need to go back to your downloads folder. And then that muwin.release. Okay, this one. It's a zip file. And then there's a folder called regular. And then x64, we need to copy this, extract this Steam _API 64. So extract it to your game folder. It's got to overwrite because you already have a file called that. Did I do it? No. Okay, so you need to overwrite it. So it's overwrite now. And then now we go back to our Steam and we can try to run the game. So try to run it. And we should see something different this time. If it's working properly. Yep. So now it says we can't find the PlayStation PC SDK runtime. Okay. Okay. How do we fix that? How do we fix that? We need to go inside the prefix folder of the God of War Ragnarok that we just here. So what you need to do, go to your home directory. Like I'm going to open in a new tab. Home directory. Make sure you click the hamburger button. Okay, and then make sure here show... Okay, let me move my camera a bit. Okay, so here, show hidden files. This is checked, okay? Because we're going inside a hidden folder, .steam. Okay, let me move my camera back. So inside this hidden folder, .steam, Steam apps, if I can find it. Here it is, Steam apps. And then compat data. And then if you sort by modified, like this is the folder that was created 6 minutes ago. So I'm pretty sure this is the Game Prefix folder that I want to go into. Go inside drive C, users, Steam user, app data, roaming, and then see here, GSE saves, and then settings. Okay, so inside there's a configs.main.ini. Okay, and if we go back to the muwin release, okay, there's a folder called Steam settings.example. And inside here, there's a configs.main.example.ini. So extract this over. Okay, and this one, the original one, we can just delete it. Just move it to trash. And here, I'm just going to remove that example. Okay, so we're going to rename it to configs.main.ini. And then double click inside. There's something called Steam_deck and it equals 0. You need to change it to 1. Okay, so make sure this is changed to 1. So it knows we're like on a Steam Deck. So it doesn't request that PlayStation SDK. So I'm going to save it. Okay. And that's it. That's basically it. And then now we're going to run the game again and see if it works. So it should work now. Okay, so that's how you do it, guys. And it works in gaming mode as well. So I'm not going to test that out. But yeah, it does. So if it doesn't work in gaming mode, but it works in desktop mode, I know some people will have that issue. Let me know in the comments, but not much I can do about it. It's just how I do it, and it just works. So yeah, it does take a bit here. Maybe you have to press the start button, move it around. Okay, now it's done. Finish setup. Okay, you can see the game's loading. And then you do the setup. It's going to generate the shader cache. And then, yeah, voila. Voila. That's how you do it. Hope this was helpful. Make sure you hit the thumbs up if this was helpful. And make sure you leave a comment. That really helps out too. If you don't have any issues, you just leave a nice comment. Say thank you, something like that. It's well appreciated. Okay, so here it is. So I'm just going to quit game, go back to desktop mode. And yeah, I'm just going to leave it here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.